Hey guys, I'm coming to you. I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. I've seen this little tag going around and everyone is doing their collections, whether it be foundation collections, lipstick collections, pigments, etc. And so I thought I'd come to you guys with my foundation collection. First, we're going to start out with the higher end, and not really too higher end because MAC is in between high end but low end. If you know what I mean, like they have way more expensive foundations than MAC. So to me, MAC is the higher end of the medium, lower end. Wait. I mean, it's like the medium end. It's not too higher end, but it's definitely higher than your drugstore foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the foundations that I have, and I'm going to tell you what I feel about them or not. Now, please keep in mind that I lived in Michigan and my skin was about 3 shades lighter than it is now. I've actually gotten 3 to 4 shades darker. If you can look back at some of my videos from the other day, I have been in the sun, and so I have developed quite the tan on my body from being in the sun so much from living in Florida. So yeah, I am about 3 or 4 shades darker. So mixing is a must. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start with probably the first foundations that I've started out with MAC, and that would be my Match Masters. Originally, this one is 100% empty. I use, this one is in the NC50. This one is in 7.0, and this one is for people who have no undertone. So pretty much if you can't get your undertone right, like I couldn't, like I'm a yellow undertone, so I'm in the NCs, but sometimes people are neutral. And so you would do these. Instead of them having an NC or NW, it's simply just an, simply just a straight foundation. So that is completely empty. So this one is in 7.0, which is equivalent to NC 45, but in Michigan I could wear this completely by itself because it's darker than NC 45. Now, since I've been here in Florida, this is 7.5. This is more my color now, simply because I've gotten darker. However, I still need to mix this a little bit because it does oxidize darkly, as MAC is known to do. So these two will run you $34 a piece. And they last long. They are, people with dry skin can definitely wear these. Not dry skin, people with oily skin, I would definitely recommend these. I have dry skin, but I still can get away with wearing these two in particular. So yeah, those are the MAC Match Masters in 7.5 and 7.0. Next, I have my moisture. Now, when I'm dry, I use this. Like if I'm just absolutely dry, I use this. This is in NC 45. This one is equivalent to 7.0. It oxidizes dark, so people that are NC 45 cannot wear this one because it will make you look very dark. It kind of blends in with any color. So even though I'm about an NC 50 flat now, I still could probably pull this off. Just depending, but yeah, like I said, I've gotten very dark, as you can see, in comparison to the rest of my body, but it's okay. And plus my eczema has made me 2 different tones even on my hands and arms, so it's just all bad for me. But yeah, this is the MAC Moisture. This a lot of people don't like this one, but I do because I'm a super dry girl. So if you're super dry, I definitely recommend this one. It does leave sort of a dewy finish on your face. I'm going to try to get through this as fast as I can, and maybe a 2-part video because we're already drawn at the 4-minute mark. But it leaves a dewy finish, if you can see, but it will oxidize down and it will matte a little bit. So yeah, that's that one. And this will run you $34 as well. $31 to $34. The next two that I have are MAC Studio Fix Fluid. These are the most popular. These are only $27 a piece. This one is NC 50. This one's NC 45. As you can see, NC 45 is almost gone, and NC 50 is still quite full. These two I have to mix because NC50 is still just too dark. It's too red. It oxidizes really red. Makes me really dark. It looks like mud on my face. And NC45 is definitely not my color. So I mixed these two. I wish they would come out with an NC47. Life would be so much better. So yeah, these are these two. And yeah, so those are $27, like I said once again. And that is the end of my liquid portion of MAC. Now I'm going to move into the rest of the MAC that I have, and I'm going to make this a two-part video because this may be too long. And then I'm going to move into my drugstore. So I'm going to separate his video up completely. So I will be back with the second part of the MAC foundations.